Welcome to the Nuff Said podcast. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is back. We're talking season 3, episode 11, Bouncing Back. I am Rob Southgate. With me,
Jack Wengrosky.
Alil Kunica.
Yeah, and we are spread out across the country again today, and you can tell by the varying quality of our voices. You know what? If you want a show, that's what you're going to get right now. So, actually, we should have said that from the very beginning. That way, nobody would have any expectations for what we do.
I don't think anybody does.
I don't think we do.
That's why we have so many listeners, because we shoot low and aim high and boom.
We aim high and yet shoot low at the same time. I don't know how that works. We're a stormtrooper.
That's
hey,
right.
Man, that works for me.
So,
actually, that's what I did when I qualified in basic training. If you shoot low and something ricochets off the ground, you still get your target. So, hey, man, that's how I work podcasting.
And that's how he's getting his doctorate. Jack, it doesn't work that way. What?
Oops.
So
that's why I'm teaching your children.
So I had a good time with this episode. Did you guys like it?
That was awesome.
I had a fun time. What's up, Alil? What are you going to say?
Yeah, no, I thought it was very good. It was a good return. There are a few things that kind of, I don't know if it's just me watching it in a hotel room with a 4K TV, but some of the CG looked terrible.
No,
but
it's not just you. That thing with the plane. When the I'm like, what is this? Is this like 90s CGI? What is going on? But the overall story was good. I like the two separate stories that are intertwining with the Inhumans and Sky and everybody, and then Coulson going after Malik. I mean, I think it was really good. It was a good opening with the president. I thought that was very strong, and good that he welcomed S.H.I.E.L.D. back like that, even though they're his Black Ops team. I thought it was very well done. I did too.
It set up a very hopefully strong end to this season, especially with more than likely tie-ins with Civil War.
I actually think it set up the series. Like, finally, things clicked in. Like, I'm watching this going, yes, you've got the S.H.I.E.L.D. team. I definitely had the S.H.I.E.L.D. vibe off of it, while at the same time, this Secret Warriors thing finally is happening. And it worked so well within the context of this. Plus, it was cool to see these other characters.
Although I was just disappointed that May had nothing to do.
May had nothing
literally
to do, other than she's setting
nothing
up
to do.
Other than they're setting up the ship between her and Coulson. That was it. So that's what they need to get back to for the S.H.I.E.L.D. part of it. Put May back in, make her the cavalry, have her kicking butt. She's sometimes with the Secret Warriors, sometimes with Coulson, but always kicking butt. I think you would have something solid there.
Yeah, I like the interaction with Sky and Yo-Yo. That action was just seamless.
I got a question. Alil, I think you might know this. Yo-Yo was a name that they made up on here. Isn't her name like Slapshot or something? Slingshot. Isn't she the character Slingshot?
I don't know if it's the same character. I really don't. I was thinking about that while I was watching it. I haven't had a chance to kind of look it up, but it might be.
Well,
I don't know.
According to the Marvel Wiki, I am right. She's Slingshot, but here in the Marvel Wiki, they say that her name is Yo-Yo Rodriguez. Okay? So I thought when Mac called her Yo-Yo that he was naming her Yo-Yo, but he wasn't.
Right,
he was using her name, but I thought he was just making it up. Didn't you?
No, I thought it was clear because she has to go back wherever she shoots herself. She's got to go back where she started, and that's why he called her Yo-Yo.
But what I'm saying is that's not true. According to the Wiki, her name is Yo-Yo Rodriguez. So when he called her Yo-Yo, he was calling her by her name, even though, Jack, I think you interpreted the same thing I interpreted, that he was like naming her Yo-Yo, like that's her superhero name, but it's not.
Well, they showed her actual name, and I don't recall that it was Yo-Yo.
According to the Marvel Wiki, it's Yo-Yo. What name did they show?
Yeah, you know what? And I don't remember Max saying. That's why maybe I was curious on it. I don't remember Max saying Yo-Yo, and I guess I didn't. I thought her name was Elena, and that's why I was confused.
Called her Yo-Yo at the end. And then we also
had.
You
know what?
They made it seem like he made that up, but it actually exists kind of in the Marvel wiki. So
right, because I think Yo-Yo's in the Secret Warriors, so that would actually fit if that was her.
Right.
Well, and I think it is, and they just made it like this is her nickname because Mac made it her nickname.
Yeah, maybe that's it. But according to this, she is Slingshot. That's the character I thought she was, but her real name, it says, is Yo-Yo Rodriguez.
I think it's Elena actually in the.
Are you looking at the wiki?
Yeah, but in the show now it was Elena, wasn't it?
But maybe okay. Wait! I might have it. Maybe her name is Elena, but maybe like her nickname with her friends is Yo-Yo, and that's why he used that like they're friends. I don't know. They're gonna make. I'm confused. But let's go with this. It's another character. It's another character that they kind of name, but not really, and kind of name. And we think it's another, it's what they normally do. Yeah, but you know what?
And we talked about it last week.
If you read the Secret Invasion comics, they do name, like Daisy Johnson is Quake, and Yo-Yo is Slingshot. So I think that they are starting to do that. Now, the ones that are missing are Phobos, Hellfire, and Sebastian Druid, and Stonewall.
Yeah, but they haven't
and Stonewall we definitely
named
saw.
her Quake though. They've never referred to Daisy as Quake. It's either like Boom Boom or whatever. But it's that fine line.
So the guy we saw next week is I think is going to be. Is he going to be Crusher Creel, or did we see?
Yeah, it's the Absorbing Man.
That's the Absorbing Man.
No, it's the Absorbing Man. Yeah, he's back.
Are
it's the same person that was in?
Because his son.
Pretty sure
his son is Stonewall, and Stonewall is one of the Secret Warriors. So are we going to have another situation where they're encountering these people, they fight it out a little bit, and then they end up putting them on the team as they figure out who they are? Or are they not going with those same Secret Warriors? But I'm telling you, Stonewall would make sense from what I saw. I think he looked more like that character than he did Absorbing Man. I don't know.
I'm trying to remember now. Did they kill? They didn't kill Absorbing Man, did they?
No, I don't think so. What about the dude with the eyes? Well, who is that? That one I didn't know. Do you know who that is?
No, I didn't know. Not that I can recall. Again, off the top of my head, I can't remember. There was something with him that looked familiar, but I don't know. I think it was the glasses, but I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, I'm confused on certain people. Who's the guy that I want to call her Sky. I like when she was named Sky, is hanging out with. That's
the guy that picked up last season.
Yeah, but who is he? What's his name?
You're talking about Lincoln?
No, not Lincoln. Lincoln's
the other Hispanic guy who
the one
was
who talked
speaking with Yo-Yo.
Oh, the guy that melts metal.
He melts metal?
Or does he just
is he like Magneto?
No, because he just everything around him. Remember, he was touching cars and stuff in that episode, his introduction when they caught him, and he was melting everything.
Yeah, it's what he did with the weapons. And were we watching the same show?
You know what?
I just want to version 1 and version 2 or something.
There was so much going on. Plus, I live tweeted the episode, and I got so stuck on this Yo-Yo thing. I am a little confused. I'm really trying to figure out who the dude with the glasses was and whether he's something they made up for the show, which could be.
I don't know. It's probably something like Sky that we'll just have to go to searching every time because he's just gonna escape from something. But I think they established that they have all it's a balance of power, and they really set that up very well on this episode that we're dealing with Inhumans from now on, or for quite a while. And there are good Inhumans, and there's a balance of bad Inhumans, and a balance of powers. And so if there's the good side, and Coulson says, yeah, I wonder what they have on the other side. And of course, the very next thing they flash is to Ward and Hive. which I thought was funny because he's not really an Inhuman. He's just a flat out alien in Ward's dead body. But yeah, I think Glasses guy, I think he represents that other side. It was a new character, but he's going to be part of basically what, the Magneto side of things.
You know what? I think I figured out who he is.
Awesome. Who is he?
Well, I'm looking through Comic Vine here. I think he's the character Stone Cold.
That makes sense.
I don't think
Steve Austin.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was in a bunch of
That's
Punisher
the wrong
books.
character. That was the Macho Man who said, "Oh yeah."
You know what? I don't.
Yeah.
You do Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Bite into a Slim Jim, baby.
He would say other things, but I can't say him on this PG-rated show.
I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin, like that.
I guess just like that. Exactly.
There
Great
great
job.
Thank you. Or he would say, "You pity the fool." Or let's see, what else would he say? "Hey, Balboa. Hey, you want to be with a real man?" See, they all kind of sound like that.
Yeah.
I totally dug the characters with the powers in this one. I think that this is the right way to go. They either had to not do anything with powered characters and make it a total spy show, or give us this. How about the fact that they laid in there that both Bobby and Hunter took the fish oil?
Right, and nothing's happened.
Wait, no, they didn't take it. They contemplated taking it. She said that she contemplated
no way, dude. They took it. Hunter definitely took it, and there's no way. When he said it to her, she's
definitely
like,
Hunter was like, yeah, I mean,
she goes,
didn't.
Well, no, I thought about it. She was guilty. She took it.
They're just not, they don't have the inherent powers or whatever. Don't you have to have, you have to have the right DNA for it to work?
Right. And I think Bobby's got to have something going on, don't you? Because she's got super speed and everything, or though maybe she's just like Black Widow.
Or just like May, she's just really trained. Although she will always have something on me. So what about the Inhumans movie supposed to be coming out in 2019? Are they going to use any of these guys?
No, wasn't that pulled?
No.
Are you sure?
I don't think it was officially pulled.
I thought it was officially postponed.
On the wiki page, it's still after
Infinity War.
Infinity Wars Part 2.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. Yeah, it says here November 27th. No.
19.
November 27th, 2015 was when it was updated last. All right. So now I got to look.
Now it's scheduled for 2019, right after Captain Marvel 2019, Avengers Infinity War Part 2, and then Inhumans. They're setting up all these Inhumans. It just seems like some of them would make at least an appearance.
Maybe, but you know what? They truly don't need to, man. I'll tell you why. The Inhumans that they're doing with this Secret Wars thing, they can be completely the Earth-based Inhumans. They can take the Inhumans from the comic books. They live on the dark side of the moon. So we can have a whole space thing going on with those Inhumans. They never have to have this interaction here.
That's true. It's like a whole other universe.
Yeah, well, plus you're coming off of Captain Marvel, so you've got your Earth-based stuff, and then like Black Panther, Infinity Wars is going to be space and Earth, Ant-Man and Wasp is Earth, Captain Marvel is probably going to be a space story that comes to Earth, like it's maybe both, I don't know, or maybe it ends at Earth and that's what brings the Infinity War thing here, and then we go to Inhumans, and that could be a space one just like Guardians.
That's true.
So
maybe.
I don't know. Just a lot of speculation going on here.
So let's get back to the show. What do you got?
I forgot what we're doing. So on Agent Carter, hey, did it get renewed officially, or are you still wrong, Alil?
I don't know.
Can it be both?
Well, in some ways, I'm sure.
No, but I forgot what I was going to say.
That's all right, Alil. You can take a nap now. We're gonna. Are we still talking about this show? I can't remember. What else didn't we talk about?
Well, there's a bunch of stuff we didn't talk about. How about Skye and Lincoln getting it on, and then Fitz and Simmons starting over?
I like that.
Base at the very Well, what about that? I mean, are they going to do the little awkward thing, or are they going to kind of?
No, I think they're just going
to be the team again.
they're going to be the team, and they're going to have a relationship. It's going to build into a relationship. I'm glad about that, because the whole on again, off again thing, I don't know, it gets a little wearing. And at the end of the first half of the season, when it was back to now he's rejecting her, I was starting to lose interest in that. I think this is the right move. Let's just move past it, start over, let them fall in love or whatever they're going to do.
I think they just did the ultimate reboot because they exhausted all other possibilities and said, let's just start over. Let's not try to fix this or do anything more with it.
Yeah.
They just introduced each other and shook hands.
It's a soft reboot for the show.
It is. I think it was a little simplistic, but I think it was a long time coming. I think they could have done that like 5, 6, 7, 8 episodes ago.
Yeah. Well, I'm just glad they did. And as far as I'm concerned, past is the past. I'm moving forward with that one. What I don't care for, I still don't get, is the Daisy Lincoln one, or as I coined a phrase, lazy. I don't get it, man. I don't get a vibe.
I mean, that started way back.
Yeah,
that started like months ago.
I never got a vibe like they were a couple. Like I just don't care. I want him to like stop being a wimp and get his head together and be like a hero, because he just kind of seems wishy-washy to me.
Yeah, he does seem to kind of wuss out of a lot of situations, and he kind of overanalyzes everything. But I think they kind of turned that around a little bit when Von Strucker's kid, or whatever
Von
his name
Strucker's
is.
kid.
Yeah.
And he like went ahead and zapped his brain, because the whole thing did seem a little unethical. When they hooked him up to the machine and he's stuck in that loop where they're torturing him. And the only way to get out of that is for Lincoln to get in there and give him a little zip zap. And it actually kind of worked out. And it's like, okay, maybe that's the start of his confidence, because he's been, he had a world APB out on him, so that kind of stuck him inside the complex. He couldn't go anywhere. He's got all these ethical issues, and I think maybe this is kind of the start of Lincoln's confidence. Do you think?
I hope so. I want that character. That character's not complete for me yet. He doesn't seem. I got more of a character off Yo-Yo in a big way. Like, I know more about her and understand her way more than I understand Lincoln. And it's not that his character's being hidden; it's just not being written real well, I don't think.
Well, I think eventually, because he's going to stay with the team, like, and we're going to lose Hunter and Bobby, I think they're going to have a more focus. Like right now, I think we've got too many people, even though I like the direction they're going with both storylines. But like, so right now, May is underutilized, Lincoln's underutilized.
Yeah.
Bobby and Hunter are getting a little bit more of the action because they're setting up their spinoff.
Now, do you think,
you've got to get them?
Do you think they're going to do this spinoff and take them off the show entirely? Because I got the impression they weren't taking them off the show. It was going to be
I don't know.
Maybe they'll
think they might. Here's the thing, though. Even if they don't take them off the show, the thing is they can end up now focusing on them a little bit less, because they don't have to share so much screen time, because it's like, hey, you do have your own adventures here that we're going to show.
Right.
So Bobby and Hunter then can be a little bit more in the May Lincoln kind of thing, a small little thing here and there to bring in a bigger thing, but then we can get more focus on May and get the cavalry back in and get Lincoln in with his powers, which are cool, but the effects look kind of bad. But I'll give it that.
But you know what? Hydroplane. Oh, that was bad.
That was pretty bad. But you know what? The thing I'm disappointed in, though, is right now, and I could be wrong, it's just how I felt watching it, was in Ward. And not that I don't think he's going to be a great big bad. It's just I have a feeling that like the Ward we know is dead, and it's all going to be this Hive, him as Hive. But I liked the Ward. I liked there was a lot of history there with him and the team and all that stuff that went down. Now it seems like it doesn't matter, and he's just a vessel.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with you. Although I did like it tonight.
I did like it, but then like that was where I was a little disappointed, because it's like, he didn't even care about anything. Like, it's like all he said is, "I'll show you," to them that who he really is. So in my mind, when he's saying that, and like, I mean, didn't Malik even bring up like Coulson and Shields, and he didn't even blink, he didn't even care. Right. And I'm like, what I was expecting was him saying something, "Don't worry, I'll take care of Coulson," or something, kind of leave it on that there is some of Ward still left in there.
Yeah, Ward.
When I saw there was like no reaction.
Now he knows he's more powerful, and now he can get his revenge for everything. Like that would be better, would be stronger. I agree. Although I thought if you're going to take a character and not just kill them, this is a pretty cool way to do it.
Yeah,
it is. And they established that fact very much earlier in the show than that scene you're talking about.
Right, because they did.
What he said was, the body is, I was almost dead. The body was dead. Yeah. So Ward, at that moment, they said, Ward is gone. Ward is a non-entity anymore. He is the hive, and he's getting stronger. He's eating all this raw meat, which I expected it to actually not be raw meat. I expected it to, at some point, be like they were going to have, like, the red shirt lieutenants come in. And yeah, this is for him.
Oh, they're eating the lieutenants? That would have been awesome.
Yeah. I thought that's kind of where it was going. But yeah, so, he's getting stronger, but he's definitely a different character. And I think he's going to kind of be the one in the wings that I don't think he's going to go away. I think he's going to be like, we talked about, he may never be the big bad. He's looking like he's going to be the big bad and the big bad for a long time. I don't think they're going to destroy Hive.
I think he'll be the recurring big bad for a long time. Either that, or he'll be the big bad for this second half of the season, and by the end of the season, we're done with Ward entirely.
Yeah, because I mean, his character's already dead, so it depends on what they do. If Malik is already afraid of him. Like, when he goes and looks in, he's almost wondering if he's going to get eaten or absorbed at any moment. And you could tell in the look in his eyes, like, are you okay? And anything you need? And he's like, I'm hungry. And I thought he was just going to take Malik and, like, it just start eating his face.
Now, was it just me, or did that bacon-wrapped piece of meat look pretty good?
No. Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
I'm looking at it going,
disgusting. It was raw.
You know what? Sometimes you got to sacrifice.
So if it was raw, why would they bother to bacon wrap it? I don't understand that.
Because
it's a flavor.
Because it's
but man,
bacon
once you put that on the grill for like 20, 30 minutes,
you would think.
Keep, like, turn it on. Oh man, that'd have been awesome.
I just was obsessing over that, looking at that bacon wrapped whatever it was. Do you think it was like a chicken leg?
No, that was turkey. Chicken legs aren't that
that was
big.
Too thin, man.
Oh, that was a turkey
leg. Maybe it was a piece of that crap that Simmons had to eat when she was on that planet.
Oh yeah.
Hey, did you guys catch on the wall at the beginning when we first met Slingshot? On the wall there was that graffiti. Do you think that was supposed to be a watcher, like represent a watcher?
I didn't think about it.
I don't know about that.
Well, I didn't. At first, I thought it kind of looked like it would be like a hive thing, like it had tentacles. But when I actually snapped a shot of it and tweeted it out, and then I was looking at it, and I was like, man, the eyes and everything do kind of look like an implication of a watcher. I just wonder. I mean, I don't know why, but
I think another important thing that they set up here is that the team doesn't always have to be together. Now they all have Apple Watches with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. logo. So they can go home and do their thing. So we see more of May. We see more of, all the team. And then it's like, man, we really need somebody that can run like 100 miles an hour. And so they go like, they give her like the bat signal, and, she comes into play, and, Lincoln's like having dinner with his mom, and it's like, oh man, I gotta go save the world.
Yeah.
Well, Lincoln's staying.
Well, that's right, because he's got. But I'm just using that example. They can be anywhere.
He's part of Lazy now, so.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna do some fun stuff with him and Sky. I think.
All right.
And I'm just gonna call her Sky.
Yeah, let's just call her Sky. I like when she's Sky.
Yeah, I like Sky.
Although calling her Daisy is all right, but I do like when she's Sky.
Is it like supposed to be like politically correct now that she's an Inhuman? Like it's not politically correct to call her Sky anymore.
Oh, I don't know. Somebody get Trump on the phone. He'll know.
You know, these things are important. You know, she's got a name, and I don't know what it is, but it's a name.
Right. So what didn't we talk about in this episode?
Catwoman, Batman versus Spider-Man.
Although, did you guys see the trailer for Daredevil during this one?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Although, did the guy that was Daredevil not look like the guy in the series?
What?
The guy that was Daredevil in the trailer.
It looked like Charlie Cox.
Yeah, it totally looked like Charlie Cox.
It did not look like him to me.
I don't know. Maybe he's put on weight.
No, it wasn't thin. It was just like different. It didn't look like him at all.
Could it be like that his costume has changed a little?
They showed him with. It looked more like CG or something. It it was like a graphic. Yeah, actually, the sad thing was I didn't notice the hydroplane graphics because I was looking at it like a 10-year-old Vizio. So the graphic actually looked
these graphics look awesome.
Yeah, I was watching like the very first Star Wars on it. I was like, man, this is great.
These effects are perfect. How did they make He-Man look so lifelike?
You remember the old Star Wars, like when you watch it on like a really good screen, like the little those little black boxes around the image.
You know what?
Like really clear, and
you don't see it on like the Blu-ray stuff, but I have those discs that came out that were the original theatrical release ones. You could totally see the matte lines. Like when the Millennium Falcon's flying, it's like, why is it space darker around the Millennium Falcon in a box?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's like some of the when they redid stuff, it took the cinematic. It took me out of the universe.
Yeah,
for some time. I appreciate the attempt to smooth some of that stuff out, but I think your brain can kind of suspend a little of that disbelief. And the graphics were hokey, but I don't know.
Well, obviously, it didn't take people out of it because people love those movies.
They do, and I've got like I have every version, except I got the one that you could subscribe to on YouTube, where you get like everything. But it only works on the device that you subscribed it on because of their protection. Okay. So I can't use it on the Roku. I have to hook up the computer to the TV to watch it. It was a little bit of a drag, but oh well. Anyway, Star Wars.
Star Wars. All right. Man. What else is there? Or did we do this one?
Well, we didn't talk about. No, we did. That's not Marvel. That's not really Marvel news anymore. So I'm not.
What about Batman versus Superman? That's not Marvel at all.
Well, no, I was going to say with the new Commissioner Gordon being J.K. Simmons.
Oh, you know what? That is good. There was no way he was going to come back to Spider-Man.
I died inside a little bit when I found out the news.
Yeah, but there was no way. That was something that broke last week. That, he'd love to come back as Spider-Man. And I thought, what is this? It's a different universe. You can't do that. It would be a weird continuity thing. Kind of like having Wolverine show up in all the X-Men movies when he's clearly not in that spot of the universe now.
Yeah, but they can do all that. They do what they want. And they just go, oh, well, it's a parallel universe.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
you just enjoy it.
Well, what about the rumors that that people are talking about having Ice Cube playing J. Jonah Jameson in the new Spider-Man?
Fine. It's not J. Jonah Jameson. I mean, it's not the same character, and that is not a black or white thing. It's a how the actor delivers their lines thing. He is just going to be Ice Cube as Peter's boss. You know what I mean? Because J.K. Simmons was J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah. So what was the reason? What was the reasoning they gave behind that?
Behind what?
That why isn't he doing that character anymore?
Well, because it's a different universe. He was in the first 3 Spider-Man movies. He wasn't in the Amazing Spider-Man films. So I don't see how you could possibly put him in these. It's a different universe. It would be like if the Hulk was done by a different studio 10 years from now, and they go, you know what? There have been 3 other actors to play the Hulk, but we're going to bring Mark Ruffalo in. Or even better, in Batman, all of a sudden Cesar Romero's playing the Joker in one of the new Batman movies. You're like, first of all, he's dead. But second of all...
That would be amazing.
Second of all, that doesn't make sense. Oh, wouldn't that be great?
It doesn't have to make sense when you do something like that. Like...
Oh, I want that to happen. Oh, my gosh.
I don't know. Like, you know what? Like, a little part of me... Like, I know people are going to start screaming when I say this, but a little part of me was hoping that, like... Civil War Spider-Man would be Tobey Maguire coming back, and it would be, you know, the adult at that point Spider-Man, and I would have liked it.
You know what? That was a rumor that was going around, and that wasn't going to happen because they were going to reboot. But how great would it be if during Infinity War, if they do get into some of that multiverse stuff, because DC is starting to do it with their stuff, and you're starting to see what can be done. Why couldn't you have the Spider-Verse like in the Infinity War where you see Tobey Maguire?
Well, I think a lot of that, what we feel is Hollywood business, because certain actors are owned by certain studios. And I think that's what we kind of got used to, was like, well, you can't do that. Well, why? Well, because such and so owns that. But I think there's a lot of ways around that now. And I think the studios are more, free to do stuff like that where they could.
Well, in this
the question is whether they would.
In this case, Sony owns both of them anyway. So why not, do something like that? I don't know. It won't happen. But if we ever launch our own Spider-Man movies, we are bringing Tobey Maguire back.
Yeah, but you know what we're not going to do?
Old Man Maguire.
Or me in the Spider-Man outfit.
Oh, ooh, yeah. Hey. Now that makes me want to vomit big.
Just scratching myself.
And how many times are we going to have to suffer like the beginning of Spider-Man? Oh, my gosh.
The origin?
Well, they said that you don't have to worry about the origin. They're not doing the origin.
Yeah, this one, they're not doing it in this one.
It will be, he's already established.
Although if it was a Sony joint exclusively, okay, well, Andrew Garfield's out. Now time to reboot. Brand new origin story. Didn't we see this movie twice already?
So it's so tiring. Like, I don't need to see the reboot of Superman or Spider-Man. These are characters that have been around for like 50 or more years.
Yeah.
It's like, if I have to suffer one more reboot, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I haven't even seen Deadpool, because tonight was my Deadpool night.
Oh, so sorry. Oh, and it's amazing, Jack. It's so good. So we don't even want to talk about it anymore.
I haven't forgot it. I still love it.
Oh, it's so good. Jack's going to love it, too. Like, of all people, he's going to be like, that was a great movie.
And it would have been perfect, because you would have seen it on Women's Day, because that's a big part of the movie.
Yes.
Actually, Wednesday I have a thing at the Broward Center with a group called Mom Blue. It's a Latin Grammy-winning group. But Thursday, I think, is Deadpool Day. Nice. So everybody knows Wednesday is Prit Spaghetti Day.
All right. Well, there you go.
Doesn't everybody know that?
No. Everybody knows it, Jack. Everybody that's close to 50.
At least from Chicago.
Yeah. Well, I have some more Marvel news as well.
Do it.
The actress and singer, I always mess up her name, but it's Zendaya.
Yeah.
She was cast in the new Spider-Man reboot.
And we don't know who she is, though.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to give a shout-out to one of the listeners that listen to the League of Geeks. He said, what if she was playing White Tiger? Who is right now a popular character in the Disney XD Marvel's Ultimate Spider-Man. If that's the case, amazing. If it's some made-up thing or some, like how they did What's-Her-Face wrong as Felicia Harding in Amazing Spider-Man 2, then...
Yeah, no.
I don't want that.
I don't want that either. No, but you know what? Marvel is involved. Disney Marvel is involved. They're not going to make those mistakes. They know what the fans want. They've done a great job with casting so far. They're not going to do the weird casting. I'm sure. I have confidence in that.
If that's true, where's the new Catwoman? That's all I'm saying.
You're the worst.
Well, White Tiger is like a cat, that type of character.
There you go,
well,
Jack.
Hey, that could be my new hope. The White Tiger. All right, I'm switching. That's it. It's official. I'm going for the white tiger.
Wow. Sight unseen.
I'm making sight unseen. Just on Alil's recommendation.
She's 19, Jack.
Perfect.
just more.
Yeah, I mean, isn't it like, I think West Virginia, isn't it like you can get married at 14 still legally?
You were going to marry her.
No, I mean, she's 19. In a couple of years, I can take her to a bar.
And a couple years after that, she can change your diaper.
Hey, what do you mean in a couple of years?
Right. You're sitting on the load right now. Honey.
Edit button. All right, what else you got? Is that it?
Is that it for news?
That is it for me.
Wow.
The little turkey button just popped. Boop.
That was Javier.
Yes. Why, hello, Jack.
Oh,
We're here for your massage.
you guys got to quit yanking my teeth.
God.
Enough said.
I'm done. Enough said. Jack, do it. Enough said.
Enough said.